this radical surrender is really calling me into some very deep places. And I'm wondering, is it having an effect on you? Are you finding yourself surrendering more into different things? You know, the truth of the matter is that I'm being called to do this, and it may just be for me. Even though I feel like I'm supposed to be here as part of my journey, my mission to help others who are on their healing journey. But a lot of things are called into question these days. Today, oh my gosh, today was deep, deep. Like, I now understand even more why they gave me the layering the way that they did yesterday. Because today I was listening to my morning reflection audio, and in it's the Lenten series on Hallow. And it is Father Walter Chiswick's story from the book He Leadeth Me. And he was a missionary priest in Russia. And he was arrested and in solitary confinement for years. And where they were today in his story was this point where he's hit bottom probably more than once. Has been incarcerated for years. Not 4 years, but for years. I don't know how many years. I think I read that it was a total of 28 years between prison time and these labor camps. 28 years of his life. And he did this meditation that took him into the agony in the garden. And for those of you who may not be familiar with the agony in the garden is when Jesus goes into the Garden of Gethsemane the night before he's crucified. He has his disciples with him, but they fall asleep. And he struggles. He asks his Father to take this from him. And it's not. And it's that surrender that Father Chiswick faced in his reflection and realized that what he was being called to was a complete and total surrender to the divine will. Thy will be done. And I thought I understood that. I thought I was trying to live that until I heard the next part of his story and how he began to, he didn't try to control anything. It wasn't about him. He didn't have to come up with a plan or expectations or decisions. When the interrogator would take him in and interrogate him, he just said what came out. Thy will be done. And at one point in time, he infuriated the interrogator, and the interrogator said, I'm going to have you executed. And Father Chiswick's words in the story were, I think I smiled at him. Because when you turn everything over, you don't have to worry about it anymore. It's outside of your will. And if it is the Father's will, if it is the divine will, then that is what's supposed to happen. It blew my mind. Honestly, all day long today, I have thought about this, and it has blown my mind. And then this evening, I was in the car riding. I had a little bit of time, and so I got onto Facebook. We were almost home, and I looked at my memories, and there was a memory from 13 years ago, and I want to read this to you because it feels connected. It's been a long time since I felt this way, empty. It's odd because it's not our first day off. It's just the first day when I know I'm not going back again. Kind of like having your heart broken in a way. I had been in a play, just to give you a backstory. The play ended. This was the first day we weren't going back to rehearsal. To resume. I remember this from college. I remember how emotionally invested some shows made you feel. How it was like being in a love affair. Then it ended. And suddenly all the closeness is gone. You feel like a fool for caring so much. I guess that's how I feel today. Funny. I have great things in my life. I have terrific kids, a great husband, a job I really like, and lots of things to keep me busy. But I'm at a crossroads. And I think the timing is part of it. Where am I going? Who am I? Sometimes I wonder. Right now, I'm just wondering, what's next? I guess I'll just keep putting one foot in front of the other. That was where it ended. And the first thing that really got me was that sense of emptiness. And this is caused because I couldn't figure out how I was going to fill the space of my life. And I was trying to control what I was putting into that space. I know now, I know from looking back at the body of my life, I wasn't happy. But I was wearing a mask and I knew how to wear it well. I didn't know any different. And there's been a longing inside of me for a very long time, maybe my whole life. And I've wondered, what is this longing for? And sometime over the course of the last 5 years, I began to think that it was for my twin flame. And that gave me a new thing to focus on. And now, after listening to this story, and after going through these 15 days, the 15 first days of this radical surrender, I am truly wondering if what that void really is being able to just truly trust in the divine and let them have it. Let the divine guide my life. Can I surrender that radically? Sending you so much love and light. I would love your thoughts.